Well, hello there. Greetings from Hill Country. It's New Year's Eve for a few more minutes at least. And once again, as with tradition, on my balcony, watching other people spend their money to pop off fireworks in order to ring in the new year. And Chris Young Gun, what's up, Chris? How's it going? Hope you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me. But yeah, we're just getting started. And it's pretty nice tonight. But it's also kind of cold. It's like lower 40s right now. But I got a beanie on. I got a glove on. I might put my other glove on because I had to have. You hear me loud and clear. Nice, awesome. Well, happy New Year to you, Chris. But I had to uh, have one glove off in order to type all the title at least for the live stream because it's kind of hard to do with a glove on for some reason. But there's some fireworks, but obviously the fireworks won't really start until midnight, which is about 17 minutes away. I'm struggling to get the damn glove on. It's hard to do it with one hand. But yeah, so been a busy day. Just preparations for 2026. Riley and I did the December 2025 live stream, so that's up. I posted it earlier. It's also on the vlogs channel, so feel free and go watch the December 2025 vlog with Riley and me. She talks about what's been going on with her over the past month since her operation. And we chatted about some other things as well, but you can watch that at the conclusion of the fireworks stream. And some of you are probably wondering, well, why didn't you do one for July? Well, the problem is we had a really bad rainstorm on July 4th, and it was the same rainstorm that caused that massive flooding in like about 30 minutes away, 30, 45 minutes away, and a lot of people, including a lot of young girls at a camp, were tragically killed. So that's previous years. But if the weather is better in July 2026, then we'll probably do a stream for that. But there's fireworks going off behind me right now, so you can kind of see them over there. There you go. Yeah, so usually my main focus is to show the fireworks in front of us, not behind us, because it's a lot cooler. But I think a lot of people are just patiently waiting for midnight. And then at midnight, then you're going to see one hell of a show. But it's actually really nice. The moon's out. It's not quite a full moon. Let me look up here. See if y'all can see it. I probably can't see it so well with the live stream. But as you can tell down here, I mean, you really can't tell. Like, it's pretty bright right now on the balcony. I can see pretty clearly. But, like, with the live stream, you probably can't tell. But, yeah. So, yeah, 2025 is over. So, overall, let me know what y'all think about 2025. What'd you like about it? Because, well, there's been some good things about 2025. I think I mentioned it in the vlog with Riley. But there's also, as most of us are aware of, 2020, the 2020 is not so good, with a few exceptions. So maybe what we'll get is a really awesome second half to the 2020s. Wouldn't that be nice? Or maybe we'll look back if we make it to the 2030s and be like, well, you know, the first half was the good part. I hope not. That would blow. But yeah, I do appreciate all or over the past several years. Really means a lot to me to have y'all here, whether you're watching this live or later on when it's a video. But yeah, it's a fun tradition, you know, that we started, 2 years ago? Because I moved to Hill Country back in 2023 with Riley. And here we get to watch fireworks shows, July 4th, and of course, New Year's. And I just thought, you know what? Why not walk out on the balcony and chat with viewers and watch the fireworks? Sounds like fun. So right now, it's cold. And July 4th, it will be probably less cold. Oh, I think between the two, if I had to pick one, I'd pick New Year's because I rather have the cold than the hot, murderous summer. Not a fan. Yet I've lived in the South my entire life. Maybe one day I'll move. I would like to live somewhere near mountains. Maybe one day. We'll see. But we're coming up on about 12 minutes to midnight here in Texas, Central Texas, Hill Country, Central Time. And that's when it'll be officially 2026, Central Time Zone, all the way up, I guess, Chicago, down to Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Houston, and other parts of the U.S. and I guess Canada and Mexico that happen to be Central Time Zone. And, well, anywhere else, like in the time zone, basically. But we are getting the big stroke of the bell. I mean, I realize it happened in New York. It happened in London many hours ago. It happened in Europe and in Asia and elsewhere. So, hello to all of you in the future. Hello to everybody in 2026. Let us know if it's actually decent. But yeah, I went to the store earlier to pick up a few things, and it was packed at the store. But I managed to get a good parking spot. I slipped in, like, grabbed what I needed, and I even got some tamales. There was like a $2 discount for tamales, and I had a couple for dinner. They weren't bad. So I haven't had tamales in a quick minute. I mean, I've had way better tamales, but these tamales that were at H-E-B were pretty good. H-E-B is a very popular grocery store chain in Central Texas. So in case anybody's wondering. But yeah, H-E-B is awesome. Go, but we do have some fireworks going off already. They're impatient, or else they've been drinking. Some hot green tea earlier and water. Those are my champagne. Yep, no champagne for me. I used to drink, but as some of you know, I don't drink anymore. My friend Gonzo is probably going to come out here and hang out during the fireworks in a few minutes. So yeah, he's been crashing with Riley and me in the guest room while he's looking for a new job. And I met him back in radio. He was my mentor. Became like an older brother to me, one of my best friends. So you'll probably get to hear Gonzo in just a few minutes. I guess he can be my co-host for the night. But yeah, I mean, it is a very, very nice looking night. Very nice. And one day, maybe the technology for smartphones will give us better video quality. Then again, this is an iPhone I'm using, so yeah, I know. The cameras on the iPhones are ancient compared to Droids. One day I may convert. One day. I keep thinking about it. What's up, Danny? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. We're 9 minutes away from New Year's here in the Texas, Lone Star State, Hill Country. But it's pretty peaceful out here right now. And the moon is illuminating quite well. No clouds, plenty of stars. See, one thing that I love about living out in the country is, like, I can look up at night whenever it's a clear night, and I can see stars. I love that. I love seeing stars. Yeah, as y'all can hear, there's quite a few fireworks going off. There you go. You can also, well, I can smell it. Y'all can't smell it unless you have fireworks going off in your area. So if that's the case, you probably smell fireworks as well where you're living. But hopefully you all have gotten some pretty good fireworks shows tonight wherever you happen to live in the world. And that's something I really like about watching fireworks from my balcony is I don't have to pay a dime. All these other people, I've mentioned it before, like they pay like who knows how much money, hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars for fireworks. But add a Q&A sticker. I'm not adding a Q&A sticker. Stop telling me what to do, YouTube. See, Chris says we got gunshots over here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I may run inside if that starts happening. Because those bullets come down somewhere. And the tragedy is sometimes they actually hit people and injure people and kill people. So, yeah, I think that's highly irresponsible for anybody to fire their guns in the air. As a fellow gun owner, do not do that. If you're going to shoot guns, target practice. Shoot at a target, you know. Or if you're out hunting, you know, make sure you have a hunting license. But don't go like an idiot blasting your guns in the air, because those bullets have got to go down. And there's always a possibility they may actually hit somebody. So we got 7 minutes left. And my friend Gonzo's here. What's up, Gonzo?
It's cold out here.
No way. I thought it was nice and beach-like weather.
Well, it kind of is for northern Canada.
Wow. Maybe this is comfortable in the North Pole right now, or upper Alaska.
No, they don't like it either.
They don't like it either. But, yeah, I mean, so far it's pretty nice, except for being cold. Well, lower 40s.
Where's the bombs?
They're going off. You've heard them. But there'll be a few more. In about 6 minutes, it's really going to start kicking off across hill country. And then we can all guess how much money is literally going up in the air, blowing up right before our faces. It's freaking hilarious. But yeah, Gonzo was living in New Orleans this time last year.
Don't bring that up.
Yeah, something really bad happened last year in New Orleans, right?
Yeah, you can say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some guy in a truck.
Yeah, that was so surreal. Like, people were just out in New Orleans just celebrating, and some psychopath just runs over and kills a whole bunch of people. Like, that's messed up. But yeah, unfortunately, there's evil like that in the world, sadly.
I think I'm going to check back with you in about 3 minutes.
You're going back inside?
The cat and I are going back.
Wow, you're retreating? I see how it is. All right, well, in about 5 minutes, it's going to kick off.
All right, I'll be back.
Say that's friends for you. Like Riley's not out here tonight because I think she was playing either Skull and Bones or Helldivers with some of her friends. Well, some of our friends. And to be fair, you know, she's still recovering from her operation, and she was knowing she's not really much conditioned to come upstairs anyways. So I wasn't going to expect her to come out here tonight. Plus, she also doesn't like the cold. But yeah, that was funny. You know what I should have done? I should have actually zipped up my jacket before I started to stream. But it's fine. It's no big deal. But where's the cat? Is he out here with me? Yeah, I think the cat ran away. Like, y'all seen the photos of Turting. Like, if you go to the December 2025 wall, you know, in the wall section of Discord, you'll see Turting sitting on my lap at sunset on the balcony. He loves the balcony, but I think right now he's not in. It's either the cold weather or the fireworks or both. That's probably keeping Turting, you know, inside. I think he came out here for a moment and then he ran back inside. So he's definitely not going to be coming outside in about 4 minutes. But we'll be here, hopefully, as long as the internet holds up, right? But yeah, 2026, hopefully it's a better year. Yeah, I'm trying to be optimistic. Try being the key word. And I will have a 2020 morning. So maybe I'll put that out before I go to bed. So maybe I'll do that, like, following the conclusion of the stream. And then you guys can find out about my plans for 2026 for the channel. So yes, I know my friends Kane did a video, UG Outlaw did a video. Of course, I was going to do a video. You know, new year, new channel update. Yeah, it happens, you know, because I like to keep you all up to date about my plans. But you know what they say about plans? Whatever goes to plan usually doesn't. That's what my grandfather taught me. It was like never like 100% commit to a plan, because plans usually end up not working out as intended. So you got to adapt, you got to adjust. And that's what I try to do. That's what I try to live by. But nevertheless, I do have plans for 2026 for the channel. And yet, that does include GTA 6 if it doesn't get delayed again. Do y'all think that GTA 6 will actually come out in 2026? Let me know. Destiny, what's up, Destiny? Hello. And a Happy New Year to you. I'm sure you've already had New Year's happen. So I hope you've enjoyed the fireworks wherever you are now, Destiny. But yay, we're almost there. About less than 2 minutes to go. And then it'll be officially midnight in Texas, Hill Country, Central Time. And yeah, my neighbors in this part of Hill Country will start throwing money in the air for us to enjoy. So yeah, I think we're in the home stretch, no more delays. I agree with you, Chris. I think it will be coming November 2026. I think that it will be coming. Then again, we could be wrong. But I'm sure that Rockstar knows that they really can't afford any more delays. But we're a few seconds away now from it officially being midnight in Texas. Well, most of Texas. I think El Paso's still mountain time, I think. But in central Texas, it's about to be midnight 2026. So it's about to happen. Keeping it on the clock. Just a few seconds away from midnight. Already some people are getting the fireworks off. Yep. Looks like they're going. All right. Almost there. Yeah, the problem is I have to focus. I mentioned this before last time. Yeah, by the way, it is officially midnight according to my clock on my iPhone. So happy 2026 in Hill Country, Central Texas, outside of Austin. So happy New Year, everyone. Another new year has begun. Hopefully it'll be a good year for everybody. Here's hoping, right? So yeah, the fireworks are officially going off. We got fireworks over there. We got fireworks going over there. I think this is a good spot. But if there's anything closer, I'll try to focus on that. Mr. McMillan's GTA 6 soon. I think we're going to have to wait a few months on that one. About 11 months if we're lucky. But Happy New Year, Mr. McMillan's. And Happy New Year, Fat. I know the UK's already had New Year's, but still Happy New Year's to you and to everybody. Officially midnight in Texas. So there we go. Fireworks are a-poppin'. Fireworks, hundreds of dollars going into the air right before our very eyes. Hundreds, maybe thousands. Who knows how much is actually going to be spent just here in my area alone. Let's see, Fat says, I just woke up at 6 a.m. Beautiful fireworks. It's time for my New Year resolution. Okay, what's your New Year's resolution? Let me know. And yeah, Happy New Year's, Mr. McMillan's. So yeah. Mine is a boring one. Lose weight. It's like I'm going to start walking more. I'm going to start trying to walk every day. Get on the treadmill for 20 minutes a day at least. Along with everything else I've been doing. And attempt to slim myself down before GTA 6 gets here. So maybe I'll have a nice dad bod before then. Maybe not. Things I always said but fail, lose weight, something I said last year. Yeah, that's what most of us do, right? Most of us say the same damn thing. Oh, I'm going to lose weight this year. And then 90% of us fell miserably. Danny, GTA 6 is coming November 19th, unless it's delayed. So you got to wait 11 more months. My advice is find some other games to play for the time being. Are some TV shows to get into, or movies, or hobbies. Because because it's going to be probably a long 11 months before we get GTA 6. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of fireworks going on behind me, but I'm looking at the ones over here to the side. There's some right there. All right. There's some more over there. You're from the UK? Awesome, Danny. Very cool. I've got a lot of friends in the UK, a lot of viewers. But yeah, we got to wait a quick minute for GTA 6. Of course, we've been waiting, right? Because a lot of us were hoping we'd get it in May, but nope. Not coming in May. We've got to wait a little longer, but it's fine. There's other games I want to play, other things I want to do. As long as it's worth the wait, you know, that's what really matters to me. And it releases and it has no issues. Maybe some bugs here and there. It happens. But hopefully it's almost perfect. And we'll be enjoying GTA 6 and 6 Online for at least a decade or two. Probably. It would have been nice to play GTA 6 on your birthday. Well, unfortunately, that's not going to happen, Fat. Maybe your next birthday. Have you got Steam? Yeah, I got Steam, but I mostly play on console. Like PS5. But I do have Steam. But I stay away from GTA Online and Red Dead Online on PC because of the modding. Rockstar doesn't really delay games more than 3 times. I think we're fine. We'll see, Destiny. We'll see. I think so as well. Especially since the last delay kind of hurt Take-Two's stock. So I'm sure Strauss wasn't really happy about that. But they'll more than make up for it. Once they launch GTA 6 and 6 Online, you'll see Take-Two's stock go through the roof again. Let's see, play GTA Online on PC, that would be madness. Yeah, no thanks. I mean, 5M is one thing, okay? 5M is awesome. I never played 5M, but it looks really cool. But like regular GTA Online or Red Dead Online on PC, forget about it. I would not do that because I used to do it years ago, but let's just say I ran across some mods on both GTA Online and Red Dead Online via PC, and that was enough to make me not want to ever do it again. So I'll just stick to PS5. Thank you. So that's my plan. Yeah, look at these poppers. I can hear the ones going on behind me. Kind of can't see them because my roof is kind of obstructing the view on those. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's some in the distance, kind of far. They look kind of like flares. All right, a few more in the distance too. I do have a theory. It's kind of I wouldn't say it's a morbid theory, but I feel like when the economy gets worse, if it gets worse, there may come like a future 4th of July or New Year's where you hardly see any fireworks because people just plumb can't afford them. So there might be a future where we see that. And if that happens, then you know things are bad. Fat says, I hate the fact that the modders on PC can make your game crash. It's absolutely crazy. Well, I think part of the problem is also Rockstar and Take-Two using the peer-to-peer servers instead of dedicated servers, which is not as safe or secure. Very outdated. So my hope is with GTA 6 Online, they finally make the move over to dedicated servers. Hopefully. Destiny says, I'm calling it now. The millisecond pre-orders go up. Servers for every storefront going to be down for hours. Maybe. It's possible. But we'll see. But I do think that it's going to sell, like it's going to easily sell millions and millions of copies. So yeah, Take-Two stock's going to go flying right back up. And already we have, yeah, that's not a good sign. We got a fire truck here. It says, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So I did mention this, a few weeks ago? When did I mention this? Yeah, we had. I think it was in the last vlog. It wasn't like the December vlog we just put out, Riley and me, a few hours ago. By the way, feel free and check out the December vlog. Riley's back in the vlog now after a month hiatus from her operation. But in the November 2025 vlog, I did mention something about how we had a whole bunch of cops in the area because somebody stole a car and they were trying to find him. There was drones and helicopters, police all over the place. And the dude actually stole another car and got away. So the dude's living the life. I don't know if they ever caught him, though. See, Fat says, one could hope, GB. I mean, it's not something a multi-billion-dollar company can't afford, right? Yeah, I know. But hopefully, whoever they had to call the fire truck on, hopefully they're okay. I mean, hopefully it's nothing too serious. I mean, you never know when it comes to people and fireworks, right? A lot of people have lost body parts over fireworks. I don't know if that's what's going on down there, but it could always be the case. It's always a possibility. Destiny Mail TV says the anti-cheat was a step in the right direction. Software ship, peer-to-peer servers, big factor. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, they seriously need to move on to dedicated servers. I mean, there's so many other online games now that use dedicated servers that would only make sense for Rockstar to do it as well. And Tommy Angelo Jr., Happy New Year to you, Tommy. Hope you're doing well, along with everybody else. So yeah, I'm sitting out here in like 40-something degree weather. Fortunately, I have my jacket on. I got my gloves on. I got a nice little beanie on, trying to keep warm. It's not too bad. I haven't froze to death yet, but I feel like the fire truck over there is kind of, I don't know, kind of dampered things a little bit. Like whoever they had to call the fire truck on, hopefully that person is okay and it's nothing too serious. Hopefully. All right. But we'll stay out here for a few more minutes until the fireworks really start to die down. But I do have a plans video coming out. I may go ahead and put the plans video out at the conclusion of the stream because it's pretty much ready. So it'll be basically my annual channel update video, letting you guys know my plans for 2026 for the channel. But nothing ever goes according to plan, like I mentioned a moment ago. So that's probably what I'll do at the conclusion of the stream, which once again, I do appreciate all of you coming out here to watch. Nice little tradition. I get to freeze a little. We watch fireworks together, and we just talk about random stuff, whatever's on y'all's mind. No matter where you're watching in the world, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. But I'm hoping that this isn't it. Hopefully we see a little bit more action. But maybe it goes back to my theory, right? Or maybe some of these people ran out of fireworks because they've been popping them all night. Like, a lot of them weren't waiting till midnight because I've been hearing them. As soon as it got dark, I started hearing fireworks go off here and there sporadically. Surprisingly, at 11 o'clock our time, which was midnight in New York, I heard no fireworks. It was dead silent. I guess they were probably like around the TV watching the ball drop in Times Square on TV. And that's probably why it was so silent, doing the whole countdown. And yeah, I wouldn't want to be in Times Square. Like, I've seen enough of those shows and how many people are at Times Square and how packed it gets. No thanks. Not for me. Like, I like people, but I don't like people that much. It feels like they're packed like sardines. But I guess with that many people, even if it's cold in New York City, it must be pretty warm. I mean, to have that many people herded together, right? Destiny says, oh yeah, I read that already. Hey, Riley, happy birthday. Wow. Well, I think you meant Happy New Year, my dear. But Happy New Year to you as well, my love. Hopefully you're nice and bundled up in bed, enjoying whatever game you were playing. But yeah, the fireworks have already died down, and there's a fire truck in the distance at one of the neighbors' houses. Yep, not a good way to start 2026. But like I said, hopefully it's nothing too serious. I mean, but when I think of like first responders being sent out to fireworks shows, usually it's not good because some people get drunk and they hold a like a bottle rocket in their hand or a popper or whatever in their hand for too long, and there's always a possibility you might lose a finger or a few fingers or a hand. I mean, I hope that's not the case for them, but yeah, it's kind of gone dead, and we're not even 15 minutes. We're less than 15 minutes into 2026, and already the fireworks seem to be gone. Wow, this kind of sucks. Kind of disappointing. See, they just threw all their money in the air too soon. Or else they just wanted to get their fireworks out of the way and then go to bed because, well, tomorrow's Thursday, right? So I'm sure a lot of them probably have to work. There's some fireworks going off now. Not as many. I mean, it does feel like less than last year. Fireworks because money, right? Yeah, I stopped buying fireworks a long time ago. Like maybe 1 or 2 years when I lived in Shreveport. The first 2 years I lived in my house in Shreveport, I would buy some fireworks. Not that many. Maybe like $50 worth, which really, I guess $50 worth of fireworks probably bought you more back then than it would now, right? Inflation. But it didn't last very long. It's like, oh boy, like me and a few others would just like be on my driveway and just fire off a few fireworks and it would be over in like only a few minutes. I'm like, well, there went my $50. So I quickly learned that I didn't like the idea of my money blowing up and disappearing within a few minutes. It's a lot funner when you're a kid and other people are paying for the fireworks for you to use, like Roman candles, those little poppers. The poppers are pretty cheap, though. You know, the ones you can throw on the ground and they pop. That's kind of fun. But it's also fun, you know, just watch other people blow up their fireworks. So, I think there's something over there. No? Okay. Wow. It went quiet awfully quick. And I don't really feel like we're going to see a second show here. Damn. Chris says hundreds of bucks for 10 minutes of fun, followed by explosions, just like going to a brothel. Well, I mean, there's always a chance you could get an STD at a brothel, Chris. So, yeah, I'd rather not either way. Yeah, my advice is just get into a good relationship with somebody. That's much better, in my opinion. Yeah, no, thank you. So we got a few flare-like fireworks going off right there a moment ago, but yeah, it's just gone quiet. Kind of eerie. I mean, who knows? Maybe people just couldn't afford as many fireworks this year as they did last year. Because I do feel like way more fireworks went off last year and the year before. I mean, I'm not going to do like a comparison. I mean, if y'all want to go and watch the previous two streams, the 2025 stream and the 2024 stream, be my guest. But I do feel like there were way more fireworks that were going off in those streams. Fat says, I'd rather do that fireworks in GT Online. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fireworks in GT Online is way cheaper because you're not using real money. I agree with that. We used to do that. We used to like get on top of the Maze Bank, like in previous streams, a long time, years ago. And we would just get on top of the Maze Bank, right? Remember all a bunch of us, and we would just start firing off fireworks. It was cool. Good times. There's part of me that's going to miss GTA Online, but I'm ready to move on to 6 and 6 Online. But I know we got to wait like 11 more months to do that. Plus, you know, we got other games to play, and there's other things to do. It's just we got to be patient and hope that it doesn't get delayed again. Destiny says, I wonder why not as many people bought them. I feel like, now, my working theory is maybe less people can afford fireworks, and maybe they bought fireworks, but they just didn't buy as many fireworks. Or maybe they just, you know, put their fireworks out like way sooner than midnight because they were just drunk and impatient. What is it, cat? What? I'm coming inside in a minute. My cat's worried about me. Well, of course it's cold out here. Yeah. Yeah, see, he doesn't like it when it's dark and cold. Plus, he'd rather me be sitting in a chair so he could sit in my lap. Cats, am I right? Let's see, you got a tremendous backlog. It's time to... Yeah, exactly. So, like, while you're patiently waiting for GTA 6, there's probably a few games you haven't played yet, or maybe some old favorites you've been meaning to go back to, right? So maybe consider that while you wait. And there's other games that are coming that I'm kind of interested in. There's the possibility of a Black Flag remake, so I'm definitely going to play that if that's legit. And there's probably a few other things out there that we might get in 2026 besides GTA 6 that might be worth playing. Yeah, maybe, hopefully. But either way, I do appreciate all of you taking the time to watch my content, watch my streams, as well as watch the vlog. And now an ambulance is showing up to that house. First, it was a fire truck, and now it's an ambulance. Not a good sign. But I hope that hope they'll be okay. Hopefully, that's a hell of a way to start 2026, whatever the case may be. But yeah, hopefully they'll be okay. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, the ambulance showed up. Crazy way to start 2026, but kind of anticlimactic now. Not as many fireworks. I mean, I hear some in the distance. See, we still see a few, but yeah, kind of underwhelming compared to the last couple of fireworks shows on the balcony. But like I said, got a couple things for y'all to watch at the conclusion of the stream. If you want more content, Riley and I did do the December 2025 vlog. That's already up over on the vlogs channel. Plus, I did post it earlier in the community section, and it's in Discord. And within a few minutes of the conclusion of this fireworks stream, I am going to make my 2026 plans video live because I already got that good to go. I think I have it good to go for the most part. But I'll go ahead and make that public because it technically is 2026. And yeah, I know Kane put out a video, Yuji put out a video, but I'm also going to put out a video because I did it last year and I've done it plenty of times before. You know, it's a good opportunity to do a channel update, you know, and just let y'all know what the plans are going forward in 2026 on the channel. But yeah, I think it's time for me to wrap this show up. Shorter than previous years, but, well, I don't see the fireworks. But it was fun. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And like I said, hopefully my neighbors over there across the way, hopefully they'll be okay, whoever the ambulance was sent for. Can only hope, right? But, yeah, I wish you all very, very happy, 2026. I hope it goes much better for all of us than how the 2020s have gone so far. We can only hope, right? And, yeah, Happy New Year to all of you, to each and every one of you. And, yeah, I'll release my 2026 plans video in just a few minutes. And don't forget about the December 2025 vlog, where Riley returns after a month of hiatus. And it's a good vlog. It's a very long vlog. We went on for a quick minute, easily over an hour. But, yeah, so that's the content I got for y'all this morning. Well, to kick off 2026. Say I got a tremendous backlog. Yeah, I read that. Okay, but anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight, or this morning, as we rang in 2026 from Central Texas, Hill Country. And once again, from me to each and every one of you, Happy New Year.